Algebra 2, Lesson 82, Algebraic Simplifications. We're not actually learning any new rules here, all same rules that I've taught you guys in the past. The general concepts of multiplying a fraction by 1, written with different numbers to give it a common denominator, rewrite the fraction, and then using invert and multiply to simplify these complex multi-layered fractions. These are just bigger versions of stuff we've done before. So let's dive right in. If you remember from our multi-layer fractions, we always want to look at the smallest one. So we want to work from the smallest one up to the biggest one. So we're going to focus in right here on 1 over x. Now, if you look at 1 over x, it is the part of a denominator to this bigger fraction, a over 1 plus 1 over x. And we can't simplify this if this denominator is a polynomial or it has two terms. So we have to add these. So starting with 1 over 1 plus x, I'm going to rewrite this as 1 over 1 plus 1 over x. Multiply this side by a value of 1 written with x's. So now I have x over x plus 1 over x. That equals x plus 1 over x. I now have one fraction I can put right here. Now, that one fraction is underneath the numerator, a. So comes the invert and multiply step. So I'm going to rewrite this a fraction. When I invert and multiply, I get a over 1 times x over x plus 1. All right, so that's what happens when I invert and I multiply. That's going to give me ax over x plus 1. So this quantity is now this. So if we were to rewrite our whole problem from the beginning, let's look at this denominator. So if we rewrite this denominator, what we actually have is 1 plus ax over x plus 1. And again, this denominator is part of another fraction, and I want to turn this polynomial into one term. So that denominator, x plus 1, is going to be one number, and I have to turn 1 into a fraction of 1 over 1. No, that's sloppy. That's sloppy. Let's go over here. 1 over 1 plus ax over parentheses x plus 1. All right, so that's what we've got here. Just took that, rewrote it as this. Common denominator, I'm going to have to multiply by x plus 1 on the numerator and the denominator, or a value of 1. And what color have I not used yet? Let's go to purple. Okay. Oh, wait, no, I'm still in green. Never mind. Yeah, so I'm rewriting that green denominator. Okay, so that makes this x plus 1 over x plus 1 plus ax over x plus 1. So then I'll just rewrite this under one numerator. So that's going to be ax plus x plus 1 all over x plus 1. You may be wondering, why did I get rid of the parentheses? Well, because I distributed the positive sign into the parentheses. No signs changed. No signs changed. So now this is my denominator for this. So now I'll go to purple. And so that means on top of this green number, all I have is the number a. So the last step, I'm going to take this fraction on the denominator, invert, and multiply by the numerator. So what I end up getting is a over 1 times x plus 1 over ax plus x plus 1. And I multiply. Now, a lot of times they'll have you distribute the numerator. In this case, they don't. They just put the answer as a times parentheses x plus 1 over ax plus x plus 1. Because 1 times this is just this. And this is our final answer. So a bunch of rules that we've already learned, and all the problems are pretty much going to follow the same format. You start from a very small fraction and you move up to a big one, and you just have to keep simplifying and then keeping track of what part of the fraction you're in. So that's why I'd use the different color codes. So here in the red, it probably looks orange to you guys, but in the red we dealt with this denominator. In the blue, we dealt with that whole fraction. In the green, we dealt with the entire denominator, and then we were able to simplify that to get us the final answer. So that's all there is to this lesson, another short one. If you guys have any questions, let me know on Moodle, and I will see you in class.